And we're back.
We're fucking back, guys. We have honestly no idea what just happened
We
there.
have no idea what just happened.
The computer literally just shut off. I think we were about to get into too much heat. I
I
don't know what
I think
catching
a predator
group
I think a
hacked
predator
into our computer.
Exactly. I think a predator catching channel like knew that we were about to drop some heat and was like fucking abolish them.
Obliterate that
computer.
It is what it is. We're back. We're going to try to hit it again. But really quick, we wanted to start this over because we're going to delete the old live. So I'll run through it. Shout out to PvP, 29 catches in 40 days. And shout out to Creeps Spotlight for 7,000 subs. That's amazing. Let's go. All right.
I know there's a secret and I don't want to keep it.
Yeah, we're going to expose the secrets today.
I'm kidding. We're not exposing anyone. But I do just really want to preface you guys. We're a channel that represents every single pred catching channel on YouTube.
Right.
So if we ever talk about like a topic that is uncomfortable, please know that we are not aiming hate at your channel or whatever. We support all of you guys, and anything that we say is a really unbiased opinion, and it's really just to like show support and give the viewers,
yes,
you know.
Yes.
Give the you guys get it.
We want to just condense all of the information from the community into one spot.
Right. So we're going to go back.
Let's go back and
shut off the music.
Yeah, let me go back into what we were talking about.
We were laying in bed last night. It all started last night at 10 p.m.
Right. Where's my... Oh, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
We were laying in bed at 10 p.m. And a little birdie DM'd me.
And said that Ramy is getting arrested.
Ramy is getting arrested. And immediately we fucking both stopped. We both dropped. We were like, what is going on?
We need to know.
We need to know all of the details.
So we looked into it a little bit more, and he did have a catch. And people were pretty upset about it, to say the least. I looked everywhere I could find, and there was a little subreddit thread on the CPP subreddit talking about the situation. And I guess what happened was Ramy had, he kind of has his thing where he throws the trash and says I value the trash can more than you.
Right. It started really, sorry to interrupt you, but I started watching Ramy a couple of years ago. We both did. And I think I just want to give a quick opinion on what I personally believe. I believe that everyone starts with really, really good intentions, and they have their eye on the prize. I think once they start growing, and this is not at Ramy at all. I mean, this is with people that aren't even in the predator community. This is with any YouTuber that blows up. All of a sudden, they start getting a ton of views. They start getting a ton of subscribers, and they think, what if I'm not enough? What can I bring to keep my audience super fucking entertained?
Yeah. And that's what leads to these types of situations where I guess last night Ramy had the pred cut his hair, like shave his hair off, I guess.
Do we have a clip of it? No pun intended.
Yeah, let me see here. I could pull something up.
So, I mean, this is not just Ramy. We see this on a lot of channels. And again, we're not throwing hate. I think there are a lot of supporters that watch this from the back end. And I think is where the anger comes in, is a lot of viewers and supporters. They want us to be taken seriously. They want ICAC to see us. They want, departments. They want us to be able to call the police, say who we're with, and get an arrest, get shit done.
Right.
But when stuff like this happens,
it's kind of a bad look for the community as a whole.
It's definitely a bad look. And I do want to just say really quick, it's not just Ramy. I honestly, there it is. So
let me see here.
Yeah, this is actually my first time seeing this. So he made the pred do push-ups, and then he cut his hair. So is what I...
Let's run that back one time.
So, yeah.
Keep going. 6.
So to me, you guys,
7.
this is the view factor.
8.
This is
9.
Wow, the shock.
This is the wow and the shock value. So people, again, are speaking and they're getting really, really frustrated because they're saying this is not a good look to the predator community.
Because we want the cops to take this serious, right? And there's so many different catching groups out there that it only takes one to kind of leave a bad taste in these cops' mouth where they're like, oh, I've seen you before. You guys do some stupid shit.
It's a fine line between predator catching and prank channel. Is what I almost feel like.
We have no problem with either of those, but I will say, you know, as just regular viewers, like, of course we all want to jump into the screen and smack the shit out of the pred.
Of course.
But as the catcher, I think you got to kind of hold yourself to a higher standard and, you know, conduct yourself a little more professional. And we did reach out to Ramy to see if he had anything to say, but he didn't get back to us, unfortunately. So maybe we can leave that door open for him at a later date.
Yeah, and again, I do really want to say, like, I appreciate all that Ramy does. I have seen so many of his catches, and I think the whole "I'm gonna obliterate you," I think that started out as like his funny thing, and it's now just kind of like transpired into crazy, you know, really crazy things. But it's not just Ramy, so I definitely don't want to, and don't like go throw hate at him or anything at all.
Not at all.
We support Ramy, and we just hope we can rise above this. But I mean, we've seen predator catchers. Cup said that he saw someone make them eat dog food. And you know, just different things. And I mean, one of my favorite catchers, you know, he has them eat a pepper. So I mean, I think everyone just kind of does something because it does keep the viewers entertained. But there were so many people reaching out to us just saying, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's like a whole thread that people are like just disgusted.
A lot of people saying that they're going to stop following him. I do just really quick want to say, so about the arrest. So we immediately jumped into his Discord, and he jumped on a phone call, and he basically said, you want to say it because you were actually like,
he was mad that I guess some people left the Discord because of like.
Well, no. He didn't. He got on and he said that it was a prank.
Oh, it was a prank, right?
He didn't get arrested.
He didn't get arrested, and so he was pranking the decoy that he was with, who is Shane Coyle. He's from Prank Call Mafia, and he's actually a really good decoy. And I know I said we had a guest on possibly today, and I wanted to bring him on really quick to kind of see what he had to say about the whole Ramy thing.
Yeah. Here's the thing really quick, you guys, is we will never, ever, ever bring up a topic on this channel and not give the person that we're talking about an opportunity not to, you know, say how they feel. So we do have Shane on the phone.
Shane, are you there?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good. How are you, man?
I'm doing phenomenal, man, as always, as well. How you guys doing?
We appreciate you coming on. Thanks for taking the time. We really
Hey, man, I got to say, I got to say, you guys have like a really unique actual FM radio sound, man. Like, this is something that could probably be syndicated, man. You guys
like
can definitely go to syndicate. Yeah, man, it's pretty cool, bro, for real.
Hell yeah, so, we appreciate that. So really quick, I just want to say, just to bring a little light to the topic. So Cup and I actually started doing this podcast. We got into it because of the Aaron Carter and Lamar Odom fight. We have it on Cup's channel. And it's funny for anyone listening in the live right now. Sean actually used to do videos. Shane. Sorry, used to do videos. Shane used to do videos with Aaron. So I think it's just a super small world.
It's full circle. We have Shane now on the phone, and if you want to just give him a little background on what you do, because you're honestly phenomenal with the voice changing, and I don't know if you want to just give us a little sample,
guys,
this guy is literally.
This guy can make himself sound like a 6-year-old girl.
Anyone.
Like, it is crazy what this guy can do. So
how long have you been doing that, Shane?
Hey, sweetheart. Sorry, Shane put the phone down. He wanted me to just say hold on for you. So he went to go to the bathroom. He'll be right back.
Oh,
hold on.
Come on.
No, here he is.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
My
Woo!
God.
I mean, come on. That's unmatched.
Seriously.
And I'm sure you have some crazy stories being a decoy using that voice, right?
Oh my God, man! The stories that I could tell you are horrendous. I mean, they're just monumental. And as we're talking about the topic, you know, with last night's bust, I want to tell everybody in full support. I support Ramy's team 100%.
Yep.
I am
100%.
I'm a supporter. Ramy is an excellent guy. He is an excellent individual. That man is
I agree.
very, 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 very down to earth. He's one of the easiest guys to get along with. So I'm proud to say that I'm friends with the guy.
Hell yeah.
I will also say this. If we remember years ago, there was a bullhorn that was blasted in another predator's face on the 4th of July, screaming that he was there to meet a 15-year-old girl directly in his face. That was the first antic that I pulled as a predator hunter that was unorthodox. It was not anything like anybody else did, and it caught on.
Right.
Next thing you know, people are making them do push-ups then.
Right.
And then, you know, so then I took it to another level, and I had the predators call their mom. And I said, you call your mom and you call your work, and you let your work know that you're a child predator.
Right.
And then that caught on. And then
Kinda
it took it to
snowballed.
another extreme. People started making the predator call their wife, and then their wife would call, and then they're calling their kids. And I mean, it really it snowballed out of control. So, I mean, there and in lieu of this, now another predator hunt that I did, and also am responsible for some of the chaos, is the pedo pie, where I had the pedophile smash himself in the face with a whipped cream pie, and I called it a pedo pie. I don't know if you guys ever seen that one, but you know, these antics that I did, they were accepted then. They really were, and it's really awkward to me that, you know, my antics, and don't get me wrong, I have a lot of professionalism about me, and I did do everything that I did from the heart. It got to the point where I called the police so many times and they wouldn't work with me that I stopped calling the police. And
why was it really quick that they were not working with you? Do you know why they weren't working with you?
Because number one, yeah, absolutely. Because number one, I'm a felon. Okay. Number one, I'm a felon. Number two, I'm a civilian there, and they just wouldn't do it in Tampa.
Vigilante.
They would not work with me.
Honestly, that's the whole felon thing. It shouldn't matter, right? I mean, you're out there stopping another like a person who could be worse than what you did, right? And it's just like, it makes no sense that sounds like some just made up bullshit excuse to not take the catch, honestly.
So really quick to follow back up with what you were saying, do you think that because the first video that you did with the horn, it blew up, there was a ton of, like, people were loving it, do you think that, like, all of these, are they doing it for the views, would you say? I mean, you can't speak for everyone, but are they doing it for views, obviously?
I can tell you 100% yes. I know I did it. Right. I did it, number one, from the heart, for the movement, for children, but also in the foreground of all of that, not the background. In the foreground, I created a Facebook page profile. I wanted to have a public figure profile. Obviously, I wanted to be recognized. I wanted to be known. It was just until I came up with a gimmick. It was a gimmick at first. It really was just me calling predators for Craigslist and just pranking them. And then it got to the point where I'm seeing these guys in the UK do it, and I'm like, holy shit, man, I could do this times 10. I could be the ultimate decoy. What the fuck?
Right.
Hey, excuse my language. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to touch on. And I said, you know, what the hell? You know, and it took flight, man. And yes, to answer your question, a lot of the antics and stuff like that are going on now, it's not because of me. It's not, you know, I'm not taking credit saying, oh, yeah, now they're all doing it because of me. Right. No, I'm saying that I definitely relate with them because I did some of the crazy antics. Right. The difference is it was accepted. And now Ramy, okay, he did a bust. He has, his heart is fully in there. Right. His intentions are there. His game plan is it's exquisite. We had it all mapped out. He was going to go there and do the bust, and boom.
And then it just kind of went
and he did. And he did. And I'll tell you right now, his antics, as crazy and as off the wall as they are, can they mess up the case? Abso-freaking-lutely. Does he know that? Abso-freaking-lutely. The thing is, he's had so many cases that have just been messed up because the police won't work with him. He's gotten to the point of exhaustion.
Right. He's at that point.
Exhaustion, and he's like, yo, look, man, I got to take care of my followers and let them see that I'm still wanting to humiliate and destroy these child predators, knowing that he can't get police involvement. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
And that's my opinion. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I can only speak on a positive note of him wanting to do things shocking, but also as as brutally as possible to the predator without getting himself arrested. And I think he did a fairly good job at doing that.
He did, definitely.
I definitely will say a couple of years ago when I started watching all of these catching channels, involving the police really wasn't that big of a thing. It did seem like it was more so like kind of how you said, where you go catch these guys and then you can humiliate them or just expose them online, where now there are so many catchers getting in the game, but they're broadcasting it on YouTube for exposure, but they're, going straight to the police. And so there's kind of a little divide where there's these group of catchers that want to send this off to the police and stuff, but they feel like
they're not going to be taken
seriously.
Do you think that the antics are hurting the community as a whole?
I think any kind of antic can hurt any community. Absolutely. I think things that I've done in the past have hurt my community as a whole. I mean, we all definitely fall short of the glory of perfection. That's for sure. So yeah, I mean, anybody's decision. I mean, I've seen teams out there making people do push-ups, eat lollipops, like you said, different crazy things. Right. And the thing is, the market is already saturated with the antics. So it's just another antic that you're going to see, and eventually it's going to die out, and you won't hear about it again until the next one happens or something else goes. And it's unfortunate because there is no structural curriculum to follow as a child predator hunter.
Exactly.
There is no
you're kind of going,
outline.
Yeah, you're kind of doing it on the fly.
Outline. Yeah, so if there was a government outline, if legislation did see it as a serious position, such as a bounty hunter, a bounty hunter is a very serious position. Why not have a child predator hunter position as a credible, reputable, position that's recognized?
Because I'm sure that if you were taken, say it's like a bounty hunter or something, none of you guys would be doing this pranks. If you knew that you were going to call, if you knew that you were going to call the police after and you were going to get an arrest or be taken seriously, none of this other wow factor would be there.
Would be happening. Right. No, because it would be an outlined position that everybody knew was 100% taking them off the streets. If police involvement was happening in every city, I'm sure none of these wow factors would be going on either, because the police would be working with us. You know what I mean?
True.
And that shit would be curbed at the door.
Right.
So what do you, I mean, if you had to give some advice to a new catcher group out there,
because you have been in the game for a long
minute,
time,
right? What would you tell them to, I mean, as far as working with the police or to get going?
Always call your police department before you go and do the bust. Contact your department, and you'll hear what they'll tell you to do, and you best believe you should do what they say to do. Well, whatever department it is.
What if they tell you to not do it?
Well, then, but you damn sure shouldn't do it. I mean, point blank. If the police tell you do not do it, then don't do it. Now, that's the thing. The police aren't going to really tell. I mean, there are some divisions that do tell people not to do it, but most part, the police know that they can't really tell you not to do that as catfishing.
Right.
The majority of the police departments aren't going to tell you not to do it.
Right.
So you don't really face that problem. But if you are going to do a bust, I say you contact the police department ahead of time. Let them know you're doing the bust. The police department will take the individual's name and the evidence that you have thus far, and then tell you to contact them during or after your bust. I've had that response from police departments. Other than that, you just don't do it. You just don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right. And it's the God's honest truth. And I'm here to decoy anybody's busts out there. I'll work for any team. I'll decoy anybody knowing that these child predators are getting shamed and taken off the streets. If it's me decoying something that I know somebody's not doing something from their heart, I'm not going to do it. So I will say that I know Ramy definitely has this in his heart. When he first started, did you guys ever see his busts from the beginning? Now, did they get more crazy, more antics, more? Yes, of course. But that happens a lot with haters. The haters will shift your mind one way. You'll think you have to go that way, and then the next thing, the trolls are coming at you another. I mean, it's really a lot to deal with. So
yeah, that's what I was saying is when you first start out, you're really in it for the right reasons, and not that you ever stray away from being in it for the right reasons, but once you start blowing up and you start having like a really big support base, you kind of feel like, am I not doing enough? Or there's so many other predator catchers in the game that you're like, what makes me stand apart from those other predator catchers,
Exactly. And then you're left with now, You know, when I know me personally, when I first started, I didn't start out as the ultimate decoy. I started out as prank call mafia. I'm a comedian. So for me to do busts and not have a comedic end to some certainty, you know, doing the voices and stuff like that, it's impossible. But I always managed to keep them, you know, with class, as classy as possible. When I say class, I mean, yeah, okay, I damn near came inches away from beating the shit out of them.
Right.
But did I touch them? No. Did I touch them? No. Did I?
Speaking.
There's a. Yeah.
Speaking of that, did you happen to see that DAP catch the other day where that was posted where they got in a fight with the pred?
No, I did not. I would love to though. What happened?
Basically, they were. Are you familiar with DAP?
Yeah, I think so. Wait, which one is
Dads Against Predators.
Oh yeah, I heard about them. No, I would love to.
They're kind of
they're one of the OGs.
They're an OG. They're definitely a bigger channel, but it seems like they kind of are teetering on the edge of like wanting to beat someone's ass and not doing it.
And it happens. It happens.
And I think it finally crossed that line with this.
I do want to interrupt you, and I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I think that all of us at home, as I was telling Cup earlier, I think all of us, we all want to see them eat dog food, and we want to see them fucking get punched, and we want to see, you know, we want to see them fucking go through misery. Who doesn't want to see a predator go through that?
Yeah, man.
You know, but then there's that fine line of, okay, well then if we call the cops, are they going to say, oh, you're a fucking joke, you know?
Right.
And so I think it's coming together as a community and finding that happy medium. But I mean, yeah, you're definitely an OG. I really respect the work you've done.
Yeah.
I think I even
saw so much, man.
I even saw one of your videos a couple of years ago, I want to say on Facebook. It like went viral of you doing a bunch of different voices, like pretending to be a tiny girl.
The
I mean,
TMZ thing.
yeah, so I mean, you're definitely an OG, and you know, we really appreciate
really
that.
quick, just to kind of recap on the Ramy catch last night, is there anything that we didn't, or the viewers didn't see that might have happened? Do you think that, you know, it went well with the
there's
police?
There's a lot of stuff. Number one, you guys didn't see that at the end of the night. They did go in. He did hand over the SD card. The man was arrested.
Nice.
So he was arrested. 100%.
We like to see that.
So
Yay.
you know, now will charges stick? Shit, we don't know.
Right.
Did he get humiliated? Absolutely, we know that. Did he get arrested? Absolutely, we know that. So, I mean, I can say nothing but kudos to Ramy for taking it to the extreme, but also I want to say now it's time to tone it down, and now it's time to take it to the fucking extreme and get the arrest, because he has the potential to do it. He has the potential. He has the following.
So,
this man can get these guys taken off of the streets and put behind bars with just a shift, just one small little shift in behavior, and it's amazing. I mean, the dude's a great guy.
Yeah.
And I pray to God that he doesn't think that anything negative out of this broadcast, you know, is sufficient towards him, because you know, in all actuality, man, I just want everybody in every predator hunting community to fucking do the best, man.
Honestly,
my dream was to have this thing blown up as big as possible, and I think that's come true.
Yeah.
You know, now it's just a matter of fine-tuning it. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. I think, honestly, I'm really, really happy that we talked, because I was really kind of, you know, I saw so many really bad comments about the situation, and hearing kind of your point of view of where these catchers are that came in the game way earlier when it wasn't taken as seriously. It was more just to expose these people on the internet. You kind of brought a different perspective to my eyes. I'm not saying I condone it whatsoever.
No.
But it does make a little bit more sense, and I think to, you know, our viewers and stuff, it'll, you know, make more sense as far as Ramy. So I definitely appreciate you kind of shedding light.
You could cycle through some of his busts, and you will find some gold busts that he has done.
Yeah.
He's, you know, there are some gold ones, and he's taken a couple off of the streets. You know what I mean? So he is, you know, he's a reputable dude, and I just think that a lot of the hate sticks. And unfortunately, when hate gets thrown, it sticks, and the love never sticks. You have to constantly, that's why we're seeking it at all times.
Right.
But the hate, we're constantly trying to push it away to make room for more love. You know what I mean? And I just think that's what the dude needs, and I think that's amazing, man. So, but I thank you guys, man, for real, for everything.
Well,
we
thanks
really
for coming on the
appreciate you
show.
coming on. And if you talk to Ramy, because we literally are a cheerleader for every single catcher out there doing it. We respect what they do.
Yeah.
We're open to have honest conversations. So if you talk to him and he does feel any type of way, please tell him to come on.
Yeah, if he wants to clear the air, we have nothing bad about him. Yeah, right.
Yeah, there's nothing to clear. Okay. But if he does want to speak his piece about anything or explain something, we absolutely will give him that platform.
I'll talk to him and see if we can't get him on, because I'm sure he would, man. He's a real decent guy, and I think he'd make for a great interview.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, keep in touch, and hopefully we see you with some more decoy work, because I love the voices.
Everyone, please go check him out. We have his channel pulled up on the screen. After our live, we will link everything in the description, but definitely go show him some love. His voice is fucking crazy.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We appreciate what you do.
I might be boxing Aaron Carter in Celebrity Boxing.
No.
Oh shit, we might have to do a reaction.
Yeah.
That would honestly be hilarious.
I'm definitely boxing somebody November 6th.
Okay.
But the tail of the tape is leading towards Aaron Carter, so just say a prayer.
I'll buy that on pay-per-view.
Right. I will spend the money to see that. Oh my goodness. Man. We'll have to do a whole show on the Aaron Carter saga.
November 6th, man. November 6th.
All right, buddy.
Celebrity Boxing. Thank you guys.
We'll plug that in the description too. All right, Shane. Well, thanks for coming on. We'll talk to you later, man.
Take care, guys. Thank you so much. Good night.
All right, guys. So there you have it from Shane himself. Coyle. Again, we did reach out to Ramy, and I know I've said it so many times, and I really don't need to. But we're cheering for Ramy. I think as a community just really, really want to be taken seriously. He definitely has everything it takes. That's why he has such a big audience. So we're cheering for him, and we hope good changes in the future.
And I'm just reading the chat. Everyone wanted Shane to do more voices.
I
should have asked him.
I know. Well, you know what? Maybe what we'll do is we'll get him back on another live, and we will have him call a predator and be like a child, and we'll do that on one of our lives and do an interview on that.
That would be.
Because you guys, I am not kidding. Jokes aside or not, this guy can sound like more of a girl than me. So it's pretty crazy.
He's honestly really good at it, and it's hilarious.
And again, if any of you predator catchers out there are interested in working with him, he did tell us earlier this morning when we kind of were pre-setting this up that he is totally open to help other catchers. He's a big team player. So definitely
anyone in here now, creeps. I saw Colorado. If you guys want to do any work with a decoy, work with Shane, let us know. We can get him going.
100%.
Hold on here. Let me just look at something.
And again, thank you guys all so much for being here. So sorry about those technical difficulties. But I guess it wouldn't be a first episode without that. I can only use this first episode for so long.
I know,
Every time something goes wrong, I'm like, oh, guys, it's our first live. And we're like 4 episodes in.
We'll have to come up with a new excuse.
Yeah, we're going to need to come up with a new excuse for sure. But yeah, this was super dope. I hope you guys liked the interview type thing.
And I hope it turned out like good on the speakers.
Yeah, we definitely hope that it sounds good to you guys. And again, give us your thoughts on the situation. We really, 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 instead of dividing as a community, we want to be able to have these open and healthy conversations. It's never about shading anyone. It's never about, saying what they're doing wrong. It's about having these healthy conversations and lifting each other up as a community.
Yeah, I well said. We're here to kind of mend that gap. There is quite a divide between all the different communities, and we actually saw a good thing today.
With that being said, sorry, I do want to say we do give shout outs to all convictions. I did see, who was it? CC Unit?
CC Unit got an arrest.
Yep, CC Unit got an arrest last night, and I believe that CC Unit is going live tonight if he's not live right now.
I think he might be live right now.
Yeah, so when we end, definitely go check that out, show some love.
Let's see if he's live really quick. Yeah, thank you guys for sticking around for everything.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure it out. Also, we are gonna have more interesting, open conversations. We have a correctional officer.
We got some live
hold
stuff.
hold up.
Seriously, dude, you're really pissing me off, and I can have the cops come here right now.
Call
and
him.
Get you
Call
locked
him.
up. I'm really doing you a favor right now.
Okay.
Read it.
I said, yeah.
Read
Yikes.
this part where you said.
I see that.
Can you not read?
Oh, I can read.
Read it then.
Oh, I can read.
Okay. Yeah. More time.
What? You didn't read that part.
Okay. This is okay.
That part.
That part.
Okay, more cuddle time. And then you said,
I just love how these
maybe
guys
make
are
out,
so
right?
talkative and like
Read this
so flirtatious and like just so strong and big. And then when you
Right.
meet up with them in real
Maybe
life,
make
they
out
just
with
turn
14
into
years
like
old in
the
your 30s.
littlest tiny shrimp of a
Shrivel
human.
up.
Like they just shrivel up and don't even know how
Yeah.
to fucking use their mouth.
14-year-old. You think
White
it's
Wolf said it
appropriate?
best. She said the predator catching community has no time for jokes. It's not funny.
That's true. Yeah.
It is.
And
true.
hopefully, yeah, I have a lot of hope.
Yeah, we have a lot of hope.
So you came to the wet
Let's
the
see if,
Nordstrom rack in Pasadena to do what? What was your intentions here today at this Nordstrom rack in Pasadena?
Pretty much to meet up and
Just talk.
meet up, really.
Oh, I was just here to tell
up
him
and
what he
what?
was doing was super inappropriate and he shouldn't be talking to an old
Right.
man
Take him to
online. That's what I
your
was
house.
doing here.
I mean, it was mostly to meet up. I wasn't quite sure we were going to get.
So you didn't say that?
No, I mean, the intention was
Ew.
to just meet up, really.
We've heard that
You
one
didn't say
before.
about bringing this
It's
guy
not
with
Yes,
new.
we have.
I mean, that was said, but it wasn't.
you? It was said.
I mean,
God, his facial expressions.
The chat is going
But what?
wild. He has 1,500
But
people
all of a
watching right
sudden you
now.
have a change of plans now.
not necessarily.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
So you're gonna go
hoping.
through with
I'm
it?
hoping now that we have.
So you're gonna go through with
some
it now?
Really,
So
really.
either
I mean,
you're
we've
lying
always had
in
solid
the
people in this
text,
community,
or
but
you're
now that
lying.
we have people that are really taking it serious,
So
calling the
you're either
police,
you're
following
lying
up on
either
all
way.
of these cases,
you're-
I'm really
you're saying
hoping
you're a
that,
liar?
you know,
What's the
catchers that have been in the
liar?
game for a long time before it was super important to
let's
call the
say-
police will start, you know, shifting over how
To
they.
calling,
Yeah, yeah. So I think this
And I
is
think
a
it's
good
going to be
change.
interesting too to get like more groups on, different catching groups, to kind of see how they do their whole setup and talk to them about the police in their area.
100%. So if any of you guys ever want to come on, we definitely want to give you that platform.
Right.
I guess just to meet up.
My favorite though is when they call their wife or call.
Oh
call-
God, that's my favorite.
I was gonna talk to Shane
You
about
knew it
that.
was
Like,
wrong,
I'm
you
cool with
knew
that.
it was fine.
That's fine.
Oh, that's the
But you
best
went ahead
because
with
That's
it
holding them
anyway.
accountable, you know.
because you know what? I'm always afraid that they go home, like even when they
Well,
call their
downstairs?
families, when the
You want
camera's on, they'll say,
downstairs?
we'll talk about this when I get home. And I'm always just so afraid that they flip the script once they get home. They're
Right.
like, no, they swore they were
That was
18.
it was a joke.
Yeah, when I got
not
there, they
done
said they
yet.
were 14, but I
Otherwise, I can have
swear.
cops
So it's like I really like that they are held accountable in front of the person that caught them to
No,
come
they're not
clean.
here, actually, but I can have them here if I want to. Do you want me to do
And I
that?
saw
What's your name?
we got a new person in here, Sam Chima, new to
What?
the community, so welcome.
Welcome,
you
Sam.
say?
Thanks for joining.
What? I can't hear you.
You're gonna have
dude.
fun in this
You have a lot
community.
of-
You're gonna have a lot of
You have
fun.
a
Just
lot
a
of
little
confidence.
reminder, you guys,
Here,
we
this
just
way.
started a
You have a
Discord, so
lot of
hop over
confidence
there.
when
If you
talk
guys
to
have
14
any
years old. You
interesting
have no
topics, you can
confidence
stay
when you talk to
anonymous.
me.
Or if you just
You're
want an
very
update on
quiet
what's
when
going
you're
on,
talking
we
to
drop
me.
all new stories that we're gonna talk about in our
walk in.
announcements tab.
Definitely hit that up.
And we have an
So you have a lot of
Instagram, so that's
confidence
also
when
pretty
you
fun.
talk to
Pred
a
News now
14-year-old, but you
at
don't have
Pred News
any
now.
At
confidence
Pred
talking
News
to
now,
me.
and we'll link everything in the
You don't
description
even
when this
say
is
you
over.
don't remember your name? What's your name?
Yikes.
Damn, he's so fucked
I
up he
know
can't even
everything,
remember
right?
his name.
He's like, fuck, I don't even know.
You see how earlier you said you were 35?
Cobra.
But then I knew
White
that
Wolf
you
said
were
a
older than
national
that?
citizen catcher organization
So
should
why
be
would you lie about
developed.
your age?
That is all
How much
ICAC
everything
is,
are
and they
you
get
lying
millions of
about?
dollars in contracts for law
Yeah,
enforcement.
Cup just said last year ICAC made how much
very
money did
quiet
you
now.
say?
I think they got like 37
Yeah,
million.
it was 37 million, and they only had 800 catches, which to me, I don't know, that math just does not seem right.
Not at all.
So I really do think that this community is blowing up, and I think that we are taking so many steps in the right direction. So we just need to keep on the path that we are and keep shedding light on
trying
how
to give
important
you
it
some
is
help.
to
But you
from the decoy, taking everything perfectly flawless and asking for all the right things, asking all the right questions, all the way to the catch, and then calling the police and getting those assholes arrested.
We got another live catch here. Predator catchers Muncie. Let's see what's going on over here.
Well, fine. Grinder is popping. I'm getting blown up right now.
But
you can't find somebody of age to suck their dick. You have to suck a 15-year-old's dick.
Right.
That person does not look 15.
It doesn't matter what they look like.
I've seen several times in the text. We talked about it over and over. I talked to you on Snapchat forever.
And I told you the very first time we talked on Snapchat that I don't do minors. I don't do little
You guys, that's what they all say. When I'm a decoy, they all say, okay, I can't talk to you. And within 24 hours, they're blowing my phone back up just to make sure I'm not a cop.
Right.
When you found me again. I told you the age again, did I not?
And then I blocked him
and
again.
You blocked me again. And then what did you do tonight?
You showed
I
up.
seen him on there, and I thought, this kid can't possibly be 15. If he is, he's not. Shouldn't be on this.
Oh.
So I was going to show up and see if he was
told him,
actually
"Send me a picture,
15.
prove
Right.
you're a cop." That's what I said.
What kind of picture did you tell him to send?
I told him to send me a dick pic.
And you
Wow.
said, first, never mention your age on here. That's dangerous.
Yes, it is.
What's up,
Why
Doobie,
is that dangerous?
Scamula, Cat
Because
Eyes?
if he's a minor,
Everybody
Hey,
in the chat.
everybody.
Steph, what's up? Prince,
That's
hope
not
you're
the way
doing
that
good, man.
was taken.
Huge shout out to Steph on her
actually
decoy
should've
work. We
turned him
definitely
in.
appreciate all you're doing in the community.
But instead, you're here.
Trying
Picking
to
him
suck his
up.
dick.
Trying to suck
Creep
his dick.
said, damn, we catch more people than I catch.
You blocked me. I mean,
That's
For
the
real.
truth.
And we don't have $38 million.
Right. They should just give us the 38. We'll
They
distribute
should
it.
distribute it
to all
out
the
to all the
catcher groups.
catchers and just let us take it over.
You didn't believe the video. That's why you blocked me the first time. It wasn't like, this is a kid, this is wrong. Not once in any of these text messages, which I would read to you, but obviously you don't want to read them because you already know what the fuck you said.
I do.
You know
I
what
This
you
guy.
said.
I'm
Not
guilty.
once you said,
He's guilty,
this
yes.
is wrong.
Call
I should not be
somebody,
talking to you.
please.
Not one time did you
Time
say
seems
to,
like
time
he's
to
not
call
gonna
his
call.
wife.
Not
I
once.
guarantee he's
I
married.
honestly thought I did, but
Honestly, it
apparently
wouldn't
I
be
didn't.
surprising at this
Okay.
point.
All you kept saying is, are you a cop? Are you a cop? Are you a cop? Send me your dick.
Huge shout out
With the
also
date
to
above it.
Tommy
So
with
I know you're not a cop.
CPP. Again, yesterday was his birthday, so stop by and say happy birthday to him. And then he also had a premiere this evening. He
The
caught
trumpet
a
player.
trumpet player teacher. So thrilled for you, Tommy. And also, P.S. Your editing skills are on fire.
Doing hella good.
Sure, then you didn't answer me.
That's when I began backing away, and then thought,
Said,
well,
"Dude,
he's.
Oh,
told
he
me
began
to
backing away, but
I
he showed up at
didn't
the
even
liquor
know
store or
you
whatever.
sent a pig till now. You are a minor. I could go to prison for this. You just sent me that.
That's exactly. You're right.
They always just say that. That way, if the cops do show up, they can be like, look, I told
Right.
them that I was, not interested. I did not want to do this.
White Wolf said he looks familiar. I was thinking he does look familiar, like an actor or something that
Oh.
I've seen before. I don't know who.
That brings me to our next thing, everyone. Make sure to go check out, I'm going to turn the audio down. Go sure to check out netpredators.com.
Oh, yeah.
We spoke about it a couple episodes ago, but a person basically created a website that has a database of every single catch and catcher on YouTube.
Also, I want to jump in. He wants to have a meeting with the catcher groups, just a couple of them to kind of see your input. So he has a meeting that he wants to put together, maybe with some of us. And I'm not us, but some of the people. I said I'd help out.
We're just the messenger.
Yeah, I said I'd help out on the back end of things with the site. So if any of the catchers that are in here now want to, meet up and see how we can help as a community with this website.
Even just submit any of your catches. But go check out his site. It's really, really interesting. In times like this, if we knew this guy's name, we could type it in there and see, oh, did so-and-so catch him 6 months ago? So it's a super
Tommy-
dope concept.
Tommy said, looks like Chris a little bit. Chris who?
Chris who?
On a hookup site. What the fuck are you supposed to do?
My first thing was I blocked him.
Okay,
It's
but you unblocked him
netpredators.com.
multiple fucking
No.
times.
After he told me he was 15,
Multiple
I blocked
That
him.
is not what you did. The first time I told you the age, you moved me to Snapchat so we could be more private.
It's kind of like just to go back to Net Predators, it's kind of like the sex registry, but it's actually, let me pull it up so you guys can see. It's actually really cool. The guy owns all of his the servers, so it's not like a GoDaddy website. Like, he actually owns everything on here. So if you go here,
Oh, shit, there's Trenton.
yep, there's Trenton, and there's the last the premiere that Tommy just did. So it's a really cool website.
Yeah, he
and
put
you
a
can-
ton of work into
ton of work,
this.
yeah. and it has all the catchers here. He's still building this, so it's not fully filled out yet, and that's kind of why he needs some help.
We're gonna help him get there, though.
But if you go ahead and click on any one of these here, you'll see a little breakdown with the catch, and then information about it. But if you were to search somebody's name, it would come back. So if you typed in Jacob, like the last guy, you got Jacob right here.
So hopefully in a year you type in Jacob and it shows up with every single Jacob we've ever caught.
Right, and that's the goal. It's kind of like
it's a group effort.
It's a community driven sex registry website. And obviously we're not going to put some people on there that are
absolutely not.
Innocent,
yeah, no. If they're innocent, they're not going up here. But
most of these guys are pretty much done for. So.
Yeah.
Let's see. Go back here.
He said he's gonna get help. Blah, blah. Motherfucker's right back on there talking to people again.
I won't.
So
yeah, creeps. If you're listening, Steph said she has a catch for you possibly out in the New York area. So definitely try to get in touch with her because she was asking how to get in touch with you, and I said Instagram. So check your DMs, see if she has anything for you in there because I know she has some good catches.
And just this little promo, make sure to follow us on Instagram.
Oh yeah, if you are gonna go on there, creeps, go ahead and shoot us a follow.
Send me to come on over to my house, give me an address, and it's somebody who has no clue.
Okay, this guy is definitely on drugs. Like, his eyes are fucking blown out of his mind.
Hey, White Wolf, I know you're on Reddit a lot. Have you seen the Net Predators? He made a post on there looking for help from pretty much anyone who can help as far as data entry, graphic design artists, anything that would help the website. If you do want to help and lend a hand, definitely look for him on there and shoot him a comment or a message because he'd be all open to any help he can get, he said.
You're sitting here telling me you've blocked people that told you they were 15.
Exactly.
Let's start getting our story straight.
Oh, this guy is just such a nice guy.
This kid did not look that like. Didn't look like
he
that.
Doesn't give. I don't give a flying fuck. He told you he was fucking 15. That's where you fucking block him.
That's the craziest part is when they try to use their looks as some kind of like, oh, well, they can't be 14 because if we say that we're 14, like, that's it. It's game over, and
that's it.
You're screwed.
You should block the account.
You should block the account immediately.
Don't keep trying to find out if he's actually older.
I don't mess with no minors. I don't do that. I just drove 25 minutes to come here to say you're a minor.
I would not have done that. I would have stopped.
You're full of fucking shit, dude. You're so fucking full of shit. You know what? The first time you messaged me, you blew me up. Let me suck your dick. Let me suck your dick.
So I don't really know honestly too much about Predator Catcher Muncie.
Yeah, honestly, this is my first time checking them out. I like what I see. I really hope that they call the police. But again, we really do want to try to catapult smaller catchers into the game and the community. So if you guys ever want to like give a shout out to someone new that you just started following and they're, just starting to grow, definitely let us know. And we'll do like, a little video watch along and give our honest feedback.
So I was gonna pull up both for you guys, but it looks like the CC unit catch is over.
Pause one.
No, yeah, I was just looking.
He never told you any other age than 15. So in your mind, he's a 15-year-old boy.
So Heath said that the PCM is a part of the PCI. They're one of the branches, so that's good to know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like what I see so far.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting them hard.
Hitting
them really hard.
Shit I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Craig is coming in with the review. He had Quaker mini chocolate rice cakes, 7.4 out of 10. I love the rice cakes.
Yeah,
I don't know if I've had the chocolate, but
rice cake. He literally loves rice cake. I love the apple cinnamon. I love the caramel. I'll eat them all.
They're all really good. So I'll have to try the chocolate. Oh, he would have left, I'm sure.
Of course he would have.
Like, this is going nowhere.
Oh, CC Unit started a second live. Let's
people can make their own fucking determinations when it comes to you.
In that text, I could go to prison for this. Didn't I say that?
Yeah, today I was on Instagram and CC Unit posted something and it had like 6,000 likes. I honestly had no idea that.
Hold on, we got some cops
you guys,
here.
we have
cops
the
here.
cops here.
We got
cuddle
cops.
with him, touch him, and make out with him, and bring him over to his house.
Whoop, whoop.
And I have all the
Light 'em up,
photos,
boys.
and he's 36 years old. He came out to
I
me
think
with
that
a
this is in
14-year-old.
Carlsbad.
Yeah, he
number
said it's like a new area
220,
for him, Carlsbad, so he wasn't sure how the police would respond. It's looking like they're responding pretty well.
Yeah, it's definitely looking good. Oh, is he in handcuffs?
Not live though, because we don't want to jeopardize any investigation. So can we talk to you? Your camera on live.
I can mute it, but I film just for safety reasons.
Right, and so do we. But this is actually for court purposes.
Oh,
so
man.
we don't want to jeopardize our investigation. So
Okay, that's fine. Mute the stream.
Yeah, I think just like for every citizen's protection, there's no reason why anyone should have to turn off the camera.
Right.
Because you don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm all for muting it, but I think it's complete bullshit when they tell you to shut off the camera.
You want me to hold it? You want to hold it? Okay, here, you'll hold it. You can talk to me.
Yeah, Steph said
We're gonna keep filming. We're not gonna stop
PCM
filming.
has a real sicko named Samuel, and I've been seeing this name everywhere. I haven't followed the Samuel thing, but I do want to see him get caught.
100%.
So if everyone can just let us know what's the deal with that, when can we see Samuel?
Maybe we'll do a live
Night
live
theme
video.
YouTube. Yeah, I should do night theme. I usually have night theme on everything, dark mode.
Yeah, guys, we just brought this computer like out of the woodworks. We moved and it's been like locked away. And finally we were like, okay, we need to have like a solid computer up with this much shit running. So that's why we had the slight technical difficulties earlier.
I think we're good now.
Yeah, I think we're on the right track.
CC the midget, someone said. Creep said we got to keep calling those cops and keep those chat logs. Yes, sir, that is correct.
Yes.
2,000 people.
I think the cops, like, I don't get the whole turn the camera off thing. Like, what is it with turning the camera off? It's not going to hurt their investigation. It's not going to hurt the court.
You know what I wish more people would do is their body cam, that's open for the public. So I really wish, we would start calling and requesting the body cam footage. I think that that's something that we should really all start doing as catchers. I mean, I'm not a catcher, but I think that also that would be really dope to add into your videos, like edit that in. But that is public. And if you request it, you can get that public information.
FOIA request. Okay, so we're 1 for 2 on the arrest, maybe. I mean, cops showing up at least. We'll say 1 for 2. Let's check the other catch out. Let's see how they're doing here.
I'm not going to go to prison for you.
I am not going to go to prison for you. Well, buddy, I don't think you're going to make that decision.
We're a little late, so I'm going to go live.
Love y'all. We love you too.
Oh, okay. So is this a female catcher?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the second female catcher I know of.
At people on our Facebook page.
Steph said that Samuel catches in October. So
okay,
we got a month or so to wait.
Yeah, we'll definitely be looking out for that.
Hey,
Tommy said that it takes months to even get approved for the FOIA request for the body cam, and they have 30 days to respond.
Oh, okay. See, so I really don't know everything. I thought it was a lot.
It's still a really good idea, and I've said it before. Like, the body cam's gonna be there forever. Like, they're not gonna get rid of it in 30 days. You know. So after that, I think you still have time to get it after.
On the smaller catches and arrests, I mean, they're all really big. But predators like the one that Tommy just caught in Alabama, the reason I would want that body cam footage is because I'm so interested to see what the pred said to the cop. Like, when we're away and the cops say to stay in the room or stay back, I'm so interested to see what the pred says to the cops. Like, that's what I'm most interested in. But I do know, that takes forever, and that's definitely a pain in the ass. I don't know why they make it so difficult.
Where the fuck you are? Fuck off, okay? Not on that fucking camera. I gotta leave though. But anyways, that was, his name is Ringo.
Online it was Ringo on Grindr. Don? Fuck that. I came here to get shot.
Okay, so
It looks like they're wrapping up.
Yeah,
No
so
cops
no arrest there.
Oh, we got an arrest. We got an arrest.
Hey.
Yes.
Okay, so shout out to CC Unit on his arrest tonight. Second arrest
Shout
in
out.
2 nights.
Yeah, that's 2 for 2 in 2
Good
days.
Good shit.
Really fucking good. Now, I don't know if they're for sure going to arrest him, but they are detaining him. We'll say that.
Right.
But good shit on this, at least.
When they're patting him down, it's definitely a good sign.
Right. They don't want him to go to jail with anything. We can hear ghosts in the background.
Yeah, turn that up.
Okay, so they aren't detaining him. Maybe they aren't restraining him with handcuffs.
And then this was actually yesterday. He said,
no police on the PCM catch, which not every catch is gonna get police.
And then I said, oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy. I have homework to do. I just gave him a pass. I said, hopefully he stops and doesn't go through with it. And then he says, okay, well.
Yeah, I would be interested to see how many arrests the entire community has, like, within the last year or something. It would be really cool to see how much, because that would be cool. I mean, obviously, we'd never go to ICAC and say, well, look it, because we're trying to be cool with ICAC, but it'd be really interesting to see, because I'm sure we're past 800.
Oh,
I mean,
easily.
At least by the end of the year, we will be.
The ghost is talking to the cops over there, explaining the situation.
Okay. It's looking good.
Oh, is the video gone?
No, it's just pulled up here. Can you guys see the video still?
Let me see.
What do you guys think? Are we gonna have an arrest on this?
I just showed.
I think this is like the most stressful part, the part where they're speaking to the cops, so we're waiting. It's like,
yeah, as a catcher, you know this is probably the most stressful part.
Yeah, this is when chat's going wild, just praying.
Oh yeah, let's. You know what? I can't show that, Stephanie, just because I don't have Discord on this computer yet. Maybe I can look it up, though. Let me see.
Yeah, guys. And I know a lot of you guys are super interested in the work that goes behind, like, a decoy. And let me tell you what, I swear one of the biggest and hardest parts about doing these catches is the decoy work. And Steph has definitely mastered that. So we're going to try to get her on here, because I know a lot of people have reached out to Cup and I and just have a ton of questions.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And I decoy a little bit, but I definitely have not been nearly in the game as long as her, and have seen the things that she has seen, and it is really, really crazy. I mean, there are these really, like, Instagram. I always thought that these guys were mostly caught on Tinder and Grindr, and let me tell you what, like, the worst of the worst actually come in these Instagram and Facebook groups, and
it's terrible.
Check your children.
And speaking on that, Steph has actually put together some resources for parents so that they can kind of see how these different apps work and how they can kind of monitor them and little information. It's really, really helpful. So we'll try to link that into our Discord so people can see that.
Yeah, and we'll link it in this video. We're going to have a lot of links, guys. I feel like I've said that a lot of times. Check the description. Check the description.
Let's see if he's handcuffed outside. He's not handcuffed. No, he's not handcuffed yet.
Not handcuffed. Okay.
Ugh, I wonder what's just going through his mind. Like, do you think he's thinking, like, okay, it's game over? Or do you think he's like, okay, what do you think I can say to the cops to like try to make it sound like this was just a setup?
At this point, he's probably thinking he's pretty fucked. I mean, they're going through his phone.
Did they already get a warrant to do that?
Well, it looks like they're going maybe through CC Unit's phone.
Oh, okay.
To kind of see what the chat
see
logs
what's going
are.
on, yeah.
Well, hopefully he can get an arrest from this.
Yeah.
And if he does, we will definitely report on that, because we love arrests. We love to see these guys get arrested where they need to be.
100%.
All right. Well, I think that'll wrap it up then for tonight because we could be here for quite a while.
Yeah, we could sit here and talk all night to you guys, but I'm sure you guys need a break away from our voices for a little bit.
Right.
And we do need to eat some dinner.
Smash that like button for us.
Yeah, definitely smash a like button. Let us know what you guys want to see and hear. I love doing like these reaction videos, but like I said, I really want to start bringing awareness because every catcher has a different story and a different way that they do things. So I personally really liked hearing from a catcher and why he does some things that maybe others really don't like or question. It does shed a little light. So yeah, catch us on Reddit or not Reddit. We don't have a Reddit. You can check us over on the CPP Reddit. We definitely are always over there. And then check us over on our Discord and our Instagram.
We'll link that all below. And thanks for hanging out with us tonight. It's been
guys,
fun.
It was super, super fun. As
Until
always,
next time.
Bye.
PredHeads, we'll see you on the next episode.
Out.
Peace.